Yeah. And the white trash I live around fucking say, oh, I won't stop when I go on Facebook and I talk to someone or I have friends or someone reacts to a meme that I've known or something. Fuck are you talking about? I go on Facebook and I talk to people that I've lived with, that I was contracted with, that I've actually done operations while living with them in other counties and shit like that. But, you know, the trash I live around, they think that they are going to be informants because I have a Facebook page and talk to people on it. And it's their business and it affects their lives. They have to prove in a court without a reasonable doubt that me talking to someone on Facebook has had a detrimental or radical effect on your life, and that you're not causing pain and suffering on me and my friends by just harassing me every day and every time I get on fucking the internet. Fucking ridiculous. It's kind of like I said, this block, for real, tried to hurt a child in a rehab. My other block beat the fuck out of me so I could go into a rehab and make sure someone didn't get hurt. Differences, man. I don't know, but my other block was insured and bonded to beat my ass and do this shit. This block isn't. They're not insured and bonded or informants to take hits on children. That's ridiculous, especially when the kid's 5 months fucking old. Fucking retards, especially with what happened to me as an infant child. So you think like I was gonna let that shit go on? But apparently, you know, if I get on Facebook, so like I said, this is basically a warning to everybody on my Facebook and even on my YouTube page or anyone I talk to on the internet and on my phone. These people are fucking stalking me and they think that your arrest means they get paid and they get lawsuits and free attorneys later on, and that you guys aren't victims of 178 Mona Street, Tri-Cities, Oregon. Fucking ridiculous as shit. What the fuck do I care? That idiot who told me that Crossroads was his job, that Tim guy's neighbor, something about neighborhood watch around where I live, wanted to put this guy Tim in a rehab. That's not your job as the neighborhood watch to put people in rehabs, to let you know that. You're not a fucking police officer. You're not a fucking mental health counselor. You're not even a real informant that does that kind of shit. You're a block who signified we're going to watch each other's houses because we live around a bunch of meth addicts and no one will do shit about it. That's all you are. But it's really fun having to sit here and deal with these idiots. And then I get fucking morons that come on my property that cause me to buy security cameras. That's real lovely. And then for some reason my chicken coop's opened the other night. What the fuck is that? What kind of tweaker comes on someone's property and opens their fucking chicken coop? Fucking ridiculous shit. The only good thing is I figured out I could use YouTube Live so I can make as much vlogs about whatever I want for as long as I want. Later, I'm going to read some of my SNT paperwork on here. And then I'm going to connect that back to how Tiffany and O'Shea thought that they were going to get other people in SNTs. And possibly how the Neighborhood Watch thought that they got a bunch of leaked intelligence on people in Columbia County and that I kept them out of SNTs and they really needed the SNTs. And that's not true. Now all those people have really good jobs. They work all the time. They're like the heads of their jobs. They have no problems at all. They were just getting harassed by white trash like this. And that was it. And once the white trash harassment stopped, once I went to Idaho and Portland again, and Portland and Idaho don't want to fuck like that. Well, I guess everybody else didn't want to fuck like that. When I first moved down here, my neighbor, the one that works at a casino that lives in my Aunt Addie's parents' old house, he told me I had 4 months to live here and get the fuck back to Portland. Otherwise, I started getting harassed again. So this guy gave me a limit. Like, I give a fuck about him. Dude, you work at a casino and you literally take money for making people going to go and drive themselves into committing suicide. And then you go and you buy food and eat it every night. How the fuck can you do that? I mean, I had to be put in a rehab for an eating disorder. I've had an eating disorder since I was 12 from working for the police because I have to do fucking heinous shit sometimes. I can't go home and eat. How the fuck can you keep eating after you kill elderly people, dude? That's fucked up, man. But, you know, gotta make money somehow, right? Anyways, I'm going to get back on my Facebook. And apparently, because I'm on Facebook and I go on the Columbia County newspaper and I get on the jail roster, I get to get stalked. So these people can scalp intelligence from me. If I get into my suitcases, then this whole block gets real pissed off and they all start calling me a snitch. I assume that's why I saved everything. Probably because I'm a snitch. But, you know, hey, who would have guessed that? Fucking idiots. I've only been an openly active snitch my whole life, to the point where I tell people sometimes just to make sure that they don't say certain things around me. Like, hey, you probably don't want to say certain things around me because I'll end up having to say it in court. If you get what I'm saying, I'm a rat. Fucking moron. But who the fuck cares? Very annoying to have to deal with shit like this. Either way, I'll get in my bags and I'll make a stream about that at some point. And show off my fucking bags of evidence. It's really annoying. I was going to give it to the cops, but the cops that got here said it was too dangerous to give it to them because I have certain property layout info and property plan info and other info in there. I have stuff on my grandfather. I have all sorts of shit in my bag, stuff on my grandmother. I have pretty much everything in my suitcases. So, yeah, I'll get those out at some point. You know, they just wanted to make sure that my family shit was kept my family shit. And that way no one could fuck with my inheritance bullshit. So, cops are just trying to protect me. Go cops. Thank you. Either way, all I could really say for living in fucking Douglas County is this is where the killers are. And that they have signified a plan to class action lawsuit against my other county, Columbia County. And this is going to be a fucking giant joke. Because even if they want to bitch about me being contracted in the hospitals, no one in Columbia County tried to hurt a 5-month-old child.